Are you tired of wasting your time on your phone and social media? Well, in this video, I will give you the keys to free yourself from doom scrolling, which will allow you to improve your attention span and memory. Tip number 2. Let's see how to have a responsible technology usage. So what I recommend in the first place is that you should have a device that is dedicated to studying, meaning that it's separated from your fun activities. So either you can have like a pen and notebook, or if you're using a tablet or a computer, here's what you can do. So for computer users, if your computer is not entirely dedicated to studying, what you can do to help is that you can create 2 user sessions on your computer, one that has only studying programs and documents, and one that you can use for fun purposes like gaming, Netflix, or others. And if you want to go even further, you can block social media websites on your study session. As for tablets users, I would highly recommend that you entirely dedicate it for studying and you remove all social media or games on it. But if for practical reasons you can't do that, you can definitely set up a focus mode that will prevent you to use certain apps while the mode is active. So you can activate that mode while you're in class or studying at home. The best part is that you can also apply that focus mode on your smartphone. It's very easy and fast to set it up, and it's also very effective. Now, as for your smartphone usage, on top of the focus mode that we previously talked about, you can put your phone away, deep inside your bag during class and while studying. When you're in class or studying at home, make a promise to yourself to just put your phone on full focus and silent mode and as far away as you physically can. Without phone noise, vibration, and visual triggers, you are less tempted to look at it. It's a simple yet effective method that I've been using more and more to remove temptations when I'm bored. This will allow you to focus on what the teacher is saying during class and write everything down. Plus, it's more respectful to the teacher and your classmate, but also to yourself. You're not going to school to be on your phone, but to learn useful skills for your future. Plus, remember that you may have paid a high tuition. Make it worth it. Another step further that I've been doing for over 4 years now would be to completely turn notifications off forever on all your apps, except the essential ones, for example, SMS or app that you use to chat with your family if you're studying abroad, and phone calls. This is different than focus mode because you're actually removing all visual and sound notifications at all time. This allows you to decide when you go on certain apps instead of the apps triggering you to check them out. I don't know about you, but I highly dislike the idea that my phone tells me what to do. And weirdly enough, since I've been doing this, I've noticed that I completely forgot that some apps even exist and I don't check my phone as often. So for those who totally want to quit social media, you can just uninstall all the apps all along, and at the beginning you can still check it on your computer if you want, but you will notice that you will need them less and less in your life. I'm not saying that you have to quit social media if you want to have a successful study life, but what I'm saying is that having an addictive behavior towards social media can definitely hinder your memory and your attention span. And it will rob you of a lot of your time, which you could dedicate to studying or cooking, spending time with friends, exercising, or just relaxing. The last but not least thing that I recommend to you is to not look at your phone first thing in the morning and last thing before going to sleep. Because when you wake up or are about to fall asleep, this is when your brain is the most vulnerable. And sometimes, once you start, you can't stop. And this can either make you sleep late or get late to school because you are stuck in your bed scrolling on your phone. So what I recommend is that you put your phone far away from your bed 1 hour before going to sleep. This not only will prevent you to check it before sleeping, but will force you to actually get up when the alarm rings in the morning. I want to end this video by saying that I truly admire young people who are students in this time of social media. Back when I was in university, social media was still at its infancy. We didn't have Instagram, TikTok, or even smartphones. So we had to go on our computers to go on Facebook. Unfortunately, we now have to deal with the tools we have chosen to carry with us every day. And with the democratization of smartphones, we have everything easily accessible at the tip of our fingers, which is very convenient, but also comes with its drawback. And even though I'm not a student anymore, I also suffer from technology misuse and addiction, and I'm trying my best to apply the tips that I have given you previously, which have helped me tremendously, so that's why I'm sharing them with you. And I can tell you that I always feel good when I'm not doom scrolling or feeling chained to my devices. After all, it is a communication tool that shouldn't enslave us. Also, as always, be kind to yourself and don't blame yourself if you have relapses. It's okay to fall in the trap again, since social media uses our very own primitive instincts to get us addicted. So just work slowly towards your goals. It's okay not to be perfect. I know that no matter how young you are very smart and worthy of living a life of mental freedom. As always, thank you for watching and tell me in the comments if any of those tips were useful to you. And if you want to see more from me, please like and subscribe. See you later!